friends, Elizabeth Reynolds Turnage here again today, doing 60 days of restoration hope. So if you have missed it, I've been reading from, I always have a hard time figuring out these cameras. I've been reading from my new devotional, From Recovery to Restoration, 60 Meditations for Finding Peace and Hope in Crisis. And whether that crisis is a really big earth-shattering type crisis, or it's just that we've been in a global pandemic and you've got your kids at home going to virtual school while you're trying to work, or just all of the different things that can overwhelm us. Today we are reading from number 14, meditation number 14, You Are With Me. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Psalm 23:4. Traversing the road of recovery often feels like walking through the valley of the shadow of death. Each journey is complex and mysterious, of uncertain length, and fraught with unknown fears. And yet, according to David, who journeyed through many dark valleys, we can fear no evil because we are not alone. The Lord is closer than whispering distance, guarding and guiding us with his presence. Imagine you find yourself in a narrow alleyway running between two tall buildings in a dangerous urban area. No street lights, no building lights, stark, starless night darkness. You can't see the tips of your fingers, much less the end of the alleyway. It's too late to return to the other side before you saw what you saw, before the surgeon made the cut, before your loved one died. The recovery road has much in common with David's valley of deep darkness. Notice that David walks through this valley of deep darkness. He doesn't run, even though he might be tempted to do so. Running isn't usually an option when you're recovering from disaster. Notice that David walks through this deep valley. There is no way around it. There's no turning back. The only way is to go through it, to get to the other side. Notice that David is alone in this deep darkness, even though I walk. Even when we are in healthy community, we can feel isolated in recovery, as if no one else has ever walked this particular shadowland before. How would it be possible to fear no evil in a place of such suspense and surmise, in which the evil of evils is uncertainty? The answer comes in the pivot point, verse 4, for you are with me. Earlier, David told us that the Lord, third person, is his shepherd. Now he addresses the Lord directly. You are with me. In other words, you, the King of Kings, are with me. You, the Lion of Judah, are with me. You, the crusher of Satan, are with me. Take heart, dear friends. His light, the light that has overcome the darkness, has flooded this dark valley. The Lord, your shepherd, who protects and guides you with his staff, is with you. Prayer. Lord, you are our shepherd. We trust you to guide us, protect us, and secure us in this dark valley of deep uncertainty. Surround us with your love and mercy, that we may never stray from you. Amen. Further encouragement. Read Psalm 23. Listen to God is My Shepherd by John Foreman. For reflection, what dark valley are you walking through right now? What is uncertain and frightening? How does it help to know the Lord is your shepherd? Thanks for joining me today on day 14 of 60 days of Restoration Hope. I hope you're enjoying this. If you've missed some and you would like to hear all of these, I'm working on an audiobook. That's actually part of why I'm doing this. So that will be coming hopefully by Christmas. But meanwhile, I've made a YouTube playlist that has every single one of these days together. So if you want to listen back to some of them, then you can catch them there. And I will put the link to that YouTube channel on my page, the Elizabeth Reynolds Turnage author page. If you enjoyed this and you know somebody who is walking through a disaster, a dark valley, getting frustrated with the recovery process, as some of us who are recovering from hurricanes are, please share this with them, or maybe share the book with them. And I will see you again tomorrow.